Hi, good morning. It's Sunday. I've had a bit of a lay-in. Logan's got a bit of an icky tummy, and then Brooke complained of bellyache in the night. So I've not had a right lot of sleep, not as much as I'd normally like to have. Um, so I've slept in a little bit. One of my friends came to pick her order up, and she's knocked on the door and woke me up. And as you can see, I've still got most of yesterday's makeup on. So while I'm talking to you guys, I'm gonna take the makeup off. I've got cotton pads. I've got a little bit of a sniffle. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's this mad change in the weather or what. But the sun's shining again today, and it was chucking it down yesterday. I've got my banner up today because we're decorating, and yeah, you just don't want to see what's behind there. So I've got Iron Lip Makeup Remover. I've given it a good shake. It's on 2 parts. Oh, these names are flying by quite quick. I can't really see who's on. But Luce, Janice, Eileen, Lindsay, morning all. I think I've missed some further up, but I'm not very good at technology. We're not even going to pretend. Anne, Ruth, right, yeah, I think I've got you all. So, good morning. I'm in a really, really good mood, and I'm determined this month I will be having that car. I'm confident enough to tell Pete to sell his car so he can run my old one. Just get my brow wax off. Right, so that's my bare brows now. I have got a lot more brow than I used to have. These were dangerously overplucked in the 90s, let's just say, when plucking was cool. And I've still got rouge on. Morning, Verona. So the stuff does stay on, and obviously I've had my tea and numerous drinks. I've had a coffee this morning, and the stuff still stayed on. Hi, Nicola. So you're probably wondering, what do I have to do to get the car? Basically, what I do anyway. But the pressure's on when there's a car month, and they only tend to do it in September. Last September they had a couple of cars, and this September they had one, but then they upgraded one of the other managers' cars, so there's another car, and then just for good measure they've added another one in as well. So there we go, lippy all off. I'll just go over now with my cellar. I'm sorry, I've got sniffles. Couple of squirts on a cotton pad, and then I would just do all my face with it. So last month we had quite a good month as a team. People were saying it was a slow month, but the sales were up across the board. 3D correct, look at that. And we did well. The team grew by quite a lot. We'd had no recruiting in July for the UK or Ireland, but the US side of my team was still recruiting. So the UK section of the team didn't grow in July. Sorry, in August. But it did last month. And we've already got new people on the team this month already. Round about the middle of the month, they will have a new kit. You probably hear me banging on regularly about the Selfie Kit, where you get the brow wax, the gel eyeliner, the mascara, the 4-piece contour palette. You get the makeup bag, the headband, the little blending bud, a duo eyeshadow, which you can't buy on its own, it's just exclusive for kits, so you get 2 different colours in that. The matte lippy and the lip stain. I think I might have covered everything in the Selfie Kit, but considering that it's on our website, opening up, £20 to buy your business, and then £12.50 for a matte, if you can get the rest of that makeup, it's essentially connection a little bit. I don't know what we've done to the internet in this house, but I think we must be like, if you drew the farthest possible wire from the exchange, that must be us. It's just naff, it really is. I might try that Vodafone one with no line rental. So, that's my face all clean again. And I'm in my pyjamas. When my friend came to the door to get her brow wax, she's been coming to get this brow wax for about 3, maybe 4 weeks. It's been sat here. But I'd lent her the tester and said, just keep that tester until you pick up the one that I'm ordering in for you. And we've just kept missing each other. Anyway, she popped round and she said, oh my God, wow, you've lost weight. I can really see it, like real visible inches that you've lost. It's about £9 on the scales, and I've been on the scales again since. I try not to get weighed too often, obviously, because women fluctuate up and down, and then there's food and drink to take into consideration. And you can carry on losing weight after the end of the diet anyway. I think something like 48 hours, what you've had now affects you in 48 hours, or something like that. I can't remember what the exact science of that bit was. But I remember when I used to do Weight Watchers years ago, and I used to go out to the men's club every other Sunday with Pete, and I'd get weighed on a Wednesday at Weight Watchers. So if I went out today and got weighed on Wednesday, I would have lost weight, but then the week after it would have caught up with me, and I would have found that I'd put £2 on, and it was from the Sundays going out, but they'd just taken obviously more than 48 hours then. It just caught up with me the following weighing in week. Really, really strange. Unless it was muscle and gym, I can't remember. But yeah, Weight Watchers didn't work for me because there's too much counting and stuff. I'm quite happy with the shred where I can just do a week. I'm just rummaging. I've reclaimed this back from Brooke because it's just easier just to keep my bits and bobs in here. I don't know if you can see. Drops in there. That's my old brow wax in the old glass pot. That's how good the brow wax is. It was whatever. I've taken samples out of this one as well, and we're just down to the last few scrapings, but there's more than enough in there to keep me going for a while longer. I've got 2 brow brushes on the go as well because I keep misplacing one, and Lana's pulled the end off one. So at the minute I'm using a Real Techniques one that came in a gift set that I got last Christmas. Yeah, talking of Christmas, how close is that to coming round again? Christmas? Is it something like 11 weeks? Most people that get paid monthly, you'll have October, November and a December pay if you get paid before Christmas. Anybody that joins up with Acti, we get paid on a Friday every week, so we're going to like quadruple the amount of paydays that you get. And then on the 7th we get bonus day as well, so if you've got a team underneath you or you've hit 350 in sales, you get a bonus payment on the 7th of every month. So one of the 7th falls on, I think it does fall on a Friday. Without looking at my calendar, I couldn't tell you for sure, but yeah, we get a lot more paydays with Acti, so there's not so much month left at the end of the money. But we're doing a Christmas seller kit again. Like I said, I started talking about Selfie Kit. I do digress. The Christmas seller kit is going to be the Selfie Kit, but we're knocking £3 off it and adding in a lovely little clutch bag. I haven't even got the bag to show you. I've not managed to get my hands on one yet. The mock crocodile skin, the purple gift bag, the makeup bags that we have, that I've stopped using because it's just not big enough for all my stuff. It's that material, and it opens like an envelope, and then inside you've got, I don't know if it's 5 brushes. I can get pictures if anybody's interested and they want to see it. But I need to put my face on now, and I've got some training videos to do with my girls, and someone's ringing me. My phone literally never stops. I haven't worked out how to knock phone calls off, but not stop me recording a live, and I have to do live because my phone's completely out of memory. So I need a bigger memory card, a bigger phone, better technology, better internet. But I'll get there. So I'm just going to turn the camera round. So bear with me, just ignore the mess on my windowsill. We're going to grow some watermelons from them, hopefully. I'm drying them out, and then I'm not really sure what the next step of that plan is. That's my car at the moment, sat on the driveway. It's got no aircon radiator. It's got a slow puncture. One of the electric doors sticks. Quite like the pink one over the road, but no way would we all fit in that. And then obviously there's Pete's car. Back to me. Yeah, so no aircon. There's a glitch somewhere in the electrics where if I go over a bump, the radio goes off, the lights flicker, and all the automatic stuff trips off. One of the electric doors sticks. The motor underneath, moving the driver's seat forwards and backwards, keeps sticking. So yeah, the car's low mileage, but it's got a couple of glitches, a little bit knocked about, but it fits us all in. We've got 3 individual seats in the back, so we can get all the car seats in, and then I've taken the 2 spare ones out of the back and I've hid them in my father-in-law's loft. And we use the big massive boot then instead. But Pete's car is a saloon version of the Mondeo ST with the lift up boot. Can't get the pram in the boot. It's no use an ornament. It's awful. I don't like driving it. It's on low profile tyres. The first time I ever took it out, literally we went to his mum and dad's, and it was his mum's birthday and my friend's birthday, and they're quite close together. And I said, I need to call and take this present for Dawn. You take the kids home and I'll nip in your car and then follow you home. So I literally went from his mum's house, up the hill, back towards his mum's house, and then back to our house, and managed to flatten one of the tyres. But I didn't know that there was anything wrong with it. I just thought that was how his piece of shit car drove. Sorry, it's a bit early on a Sunday to be saying that, really. And I'd managed to flatten the rim on one of the alloys. He thinks I've done it on a speed bump coming onto the estate or a curb. So I've learnt the error of my ways, and I'm a much better driver now. That was like a couple of years ago, but I really don't like his car. It's too low. It's not practical for us all to fit into. So this will be a good opportunity to get rid of the Mondeo, him run my car and me have the Acti wheels, even though they're white and I'm probably not fit for a white car.
You could colour it purple or black.
No, they come in white. Please go and play with your sister because you've left her on her own now and she's upset.
Okay.
Wow. Who's body snatched my child? Because that wasn't the child I had yesterday. So yeah, I'm digressing again. I am going to be continuing with my healthier eating options and trying to cut out the crap. We had a takeaway on Friday, but only because I'd planned to do fake away, and I ordered the stuff from the butcher's to make ribs and some sort of Chinese chicken type stuff, and then managed to miss the butcher's closing by 5 minutes. Got tied up with the decorating. So we actually had proper takeaway on Friday, and I didn't enjoy it. We ordered it at 7:30 and it didn't turn up while nearly 9:30, and Logan was asleep. We were sort of like having to sit him up and say to him, come on, eat your dinner. He really weren't happy. So this morning for breakfast, because I just felt a bit there. I'm not very good if not had a lot of sleep. I've got these to try, and they're gluten-free snackers. And they're 7 calories per cracker. So, I'll put one on my tongue so you can see how big they are. They're bite-sized, but seriously, they're crap. They're like cardboard. Mini crackers with maximum taste. This is how you make them tasty. So, sometimes a healthy food is crap and tastes terrible.
Hello.
These are low in fat, sugar and salt, dairy free, lactose free, nut free. Not for use in Passover. And apparently they're addictive. They're not addictive. It just feels a little bit like I've had something that I shouldn't have had. I was going to say I might give him Logan, he might try them, but no, they've got soya in them, so no, Logan won't be having those. Wouldn't recommend them, they're not great. But, like they say, dieting is not supposed to be nice. I've got some skinny juice coming next week. I've been without skinny juice for a couple of days because one of my customers was going on holiday and she begged me to give her or let her have my stash of same. This is why so many people don't stick to diets, because it's so much easier just to eat rubbish. It really is. But the manufacturers know that, and I'm sure they add things to food to make it a bit more tastier. So I haven't weighed this morning. I don't even know what day it is. I really am tired. I don't think I've weighed this morning, but I'm aiming to get into the next stone bracket down. I haven't been under 12 stone for ever. Even if I only get that tiny bit under 12 stone, I'll be happy. And a lot more of my clothes will fit. And it'll save Pete money, because then he's not going to have to replace the entire wardrobe. I'm a completely different shape to what I was before I had children. My ribs seem wider, and obviously never had boobs before I had kids. I was fairly pigeon-chested, shall we say, flat-chested. My mum's not busty, but her sister is. So I don't think I'm taking after, my nana is, I don't think I'm taking after that side of the family, because I think I would have had them in my teens. But yeah, I had said to Pete that I wouldn't mind for a big significant birthday going under the knife, even though I don't like needles and stuff. Not that you'd think that with the amount of tattoos I've got, and I am a blood donor. But I'm not feeling the need now. I think I might just let them lipo whatever's left that needs sucking out of my legs and put some more up here. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Our wraps are good enough. You had chocolate for breakfast. I think I'm going to track down a chocolate shake for dinner. And that's not quite so bad. Right, I better go because I need to put my makeup on. So I'll do my makeup while I'm talking to the team. Once I've gone and told the kids to behave, I think. And watch this space. I'm going to dig out some recipes for bits and bobs. So if anybody's got any specific requests for diet ideas, I'm all ears. Yeah, Vicky, it's basically just it's a chocolate mint shake that I like. I don't like the normal chocolate one, but the chocolate mint one I do. And if you put hot water in it, it's just like an aero bubbles. It's lovely. So yeah, definitely recommend it. Right, I will catch you all later. Thank you for watching.